the shot.
And that one misses. Rockets trail by 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with the head coach of the Blazers for a minute. We talked about their situation heading into Game 4. He said, obviously, we feel pretty good about ourselves right now, but we need to continue to play to our strengths because this series could flip at any moment. No doubt a win here will put them in a very strong position heading back to it.
Thank you, David. Pass to Kilpatrick. Over Gordon. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Ariza kicks to Gordon. Nowitzki sets a screen for Gordon. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Outside Williams. To end the drought. Collins grabs the miss. Portland leading by 7. Here's Delaney. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To the left wing. Here's Whiteside. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Jackson. Wasted no time on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Boy, Jackson's release looking very smooth right there. You can't give him room to shoot.
At the floater. The shot by Williams, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
They set the pick. Here's Delaney. Here's Whiteside. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid and coming up with blocks.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And that one falls for Collins. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Gordon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Williams to end the run. Sinks the triple.
Boy, I like that quick trigger release, so smooth, even with the defender in his face. Williams knocks it down.
Collins, a screen on Gordon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And you know, being Nowitzki is 7 feet tall, he's tough to guard in the post because of that size and shooting touch. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Here's Delaney. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. If you're a pro, you need to make that.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. There's Gordon with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Right side, a screen on Gordon. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Ojale is checked in for Jackson. Now Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Nowitzki kicks to Gordon. It's Ariza on the wing. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ariza. No good on the shot. Portland leading by 8. Here's Ojale. Portland no good that time either. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so it's Houston with it. Williams kicks to Ariza. Nowitzki outside. Nowitzki a screen. Jumper off the screen, and the basket by Gordon.
You know, one thing about Nowitzki, he is a reliable screener, a guy you can count on to give up his body for his team.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
Rockets trail by 6. Sanders out there with Ojale. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Delaney in at the point. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Here's Kilpatrick, and stolen by Ariza. It's stolen by Ariza. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Up off the screen. And Williams with the stuff.
And you know, Kevin, the thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, there go the Jets.
The pass to Kilpatrick. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot from 12. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Ariza. The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 6-point game. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I think Harden is a natural leader. Somebody that commands respect, who also happens to be a dominant scorer.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Korver's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly is checked in for Lou Williams. And so he makes both from the line.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release. Mark it up.
Pass to Kilpatrick. The 11-footer. That shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Gordon with no one around. The Rockets again can't hit.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this quarter.
Ogilvy passes to Kilpatrick. Pass to Delaney. Here's Ogilvy. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nowitzki a string. Harden dishes to Nowitzki. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Nowitzki. Sanders with the steal. In the corner, it's Delaney. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Passes to Ojala. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trailed by 6. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Buries it from 3-point range. Gordon's got 5.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
There's a screen. Here's Delaney. Fended by Beverly, and that one's good. Delaney. Delaney's got his first basket of the night. Now here's Harden. D right on. Nowitzki a string. Off the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
You know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good from Eric Gordon. Marjanovic checked in for Portland. Jackson comes in for Malcolm Delaney. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Houston. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Gordon hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the pass to Ojala. Over Gordon. The shot by Ojala, no good. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Beverly. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Korver in the corner. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Corver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beverly with the ball. Now here's Harden. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. At the teardrop. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Beverly.
Tell you what, the defense has to feel lost. I mean, Beverly is talented, really talented, and quite good at nailing those tough shots close to the basket.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So 2 points, that one goes. Beverly's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Marjanovic with a screen for Jackson. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
No second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Gordon kicks to Anderson. Outside Gordon. To Beverly. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Jackson. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Nurkic a screen on Korver. Off the pick. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gordon. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. James Harden, 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Jackson kicks to left. Here's Reed. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got 5. Rockets trail by 7. Now Harden. 5 points in the game. There's the dish to Nurkic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Reed kicks to Jackson. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The Trailblazers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Stolen. Here's Reed. He has 5. He goes up again. Over to the wing. He tries for 3. Kept alive. Len passes to Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
Man, I love this kid's motor. Josh Jackson works hard all the time, but especially in the paint. Really gets after it and able to draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Anderson the screen. There's the pick. Ingles kicks to Harden. Screen by Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Nurkic a screen on Jackson. Here's Beverly. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Jackson against Beverly. The drive by Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Houston making some changes. Reza comes in for Anderson, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 13. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Ingles. Back to Williams. Nurkic setting the pick for Williams. Will it go? The dish to Ingles. Here's Ariza. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson has the open look. Whiteside's checked in for Alex Len. Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Nurkic a screen on Jackson. Harden dishes to Nurkic, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Whiteside sets the pick for Jackson. Right through the D for the layup. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And here are the Rockets now, down by 15. Feeds it to Ingles. Dishes to Harden. Outside Williams. Teardrop shot. That's tipped. They recover it. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jackson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Fires top of the key. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 15 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Reed against Williams. Nurkic a screen on Reed. Clock at 6. He used that pick to get in close. And that's now 7 points for Lou Williams.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Harden against Jackson. Outside Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. In the corner, Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Jackson up top. Jackson in the corner. Right side a screen. Off the screen. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going. And, you know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, this team still is in front.
Williams against Jackson. Ingles in the corner. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Jackson kicks to Collins. There's the screen. Reed the pass to Whiteside. Whiteside Jackson. From the arc. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, big double-digit lead here at the end of the half. What's been the difference?
I mean, we're at home playing with energy. We knocked down some shots. We can be better, but, you know, we'll take a double-digit lead for sure.
Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, with a chance to take a commanding 3-1 lead in this series, they've got their foot firmly on the gas pedal tonight. A sensational first half performance for them. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, it's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
High above downtown Portland, you get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Rockets trailed by 16, and on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Joe Ingles is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for James Harden. Portland with the ball. Outside Jackson. The feed now to Bell. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Back to Len. Kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Marjanovic. The shot from the low post is good. Marjanovic has got 8.
He does not play to score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And plays like that have really taken the energy out of those defenders. I mean, you can bet he's going to continue to keep pushing in that area.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. Portland leading by 16. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Stolen by Beverly and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. There's Jackson with the 3. He can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Beverly against Jackson. Harden outside. He feeds it to Anderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Jackson kicks to Reed. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Harden grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
On the wing, Ingles. Anderson outside. Houston moving it around. Anderson with the screen for Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Harden against Len. The Rockets with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Rockets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
One shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Delaney, the pass to Kilpatrick. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his third rebound tonight. Ingles, that's for 2. Land with the block.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
In the corner, it's Delaney. Back to Bell. Delaney, the pass to Kilpatrick. Bell with a screen on Ingles. Here's Delaney. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want. An uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
And here is Ingles. He's got 8. He dishes it to Beverly. From deep. Rebounded by Bell. Trailblazers leading by 13. Over to the left wing. Plan a screen. Here's Delaney. Defended by Beverly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Pass to Anderson. He kicks it to Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Gotta like Harden's aggressiveness, man. I mean, superb at capitalizing off available space when he comes off the screen.
Back to Bell. Here's Kilpatrick. There's a screen by Marjanovic. They need this one. And the basket by Kilpatrick. 6 points for him.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
So for the Trailblazers, Sanders comes in for Marjanovic, and it's Ogilvy in for Alex Len. The Rockets also changing it up. Nowitzki comes in for Ryan Anderson, and it's Gordon in for Joe Ingles. Harden outside. Here's Nowitzki, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few.
as well.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Free throw good, Nowitzki.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Bell. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause a miss.
Nowitzki is screen. Fires the three, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And you know, when Gordon gets going, the D better watch out. I mean, he heats up fast. Excellent at getting to his spots.
Here's Delaney. Passes it to Ojale. Drains it with the D all over it. Ojale's got his second bucket of the night.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, it was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Now the pass to Kilpatrick. There's the pick. Gordon with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 9. Harden left side. 13 feet away. Here's Beverly. That one misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Kilpatrick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Portland, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. The first free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Whiteside's checked in for Sanders, and it's Jackson in for Bell. The Rockets also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Harden, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Rockets trail by 10. Outside Williams. The dish to Gordon. Feeds to Ariza. Nowitzki is screen. For 3. Ariza no look. Portland leading by 10. Ojale passes to Kilpatrick. Right side a screen. High arcing shot. And Capella sends it back. Outside Williams. Ojale grabs the rebound.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Delaney, the pass to Kilpatrick. Right side a screen. All alone. Misses off the left iron.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
Gordon kicks to Ariza. Kept alive, Here's Capella. Shot to end this cold run. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for Houston. The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Kilpatrick. Here's Delaney. Off the pick. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Jackson's got 6 points.
Hey, we know Jackson can go off the dribble, but it's really good to see him excelling with the catch and shoot, too.
Timeout called the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Outside Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Ariza against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Tries again. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Capella. Ariza with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Gordon missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. Simply missed a connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Rockets trail by 8. Now here's Gordon. He's got 12. Williams dishes to Gordon. Nowitzki a screen. Shoots off the screen. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 20 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And stolen by Whiteside. It's Jackson with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Screen by Capella. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. To the wing on the left. Nowitzki against Collins. Williams kicks to Gordon. A three-pointer is right on target. Gordon's got 15.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
They set the screen. Outside Jackson. This is to Whiteside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Here's Williams. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you know what, Kevin? As a defender, you think maybe you can intimidate Williams. Wrong. No way.
Here's Kilpatrick. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Nowitzki a screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Norkic checked in for Capella. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Eric Gordon.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first one falls. Reed is checked in for Portland. He's off on the second. Portland leading by 10.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Rockets shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 15.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. They got Whiteside. Reed out there with Jackson. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Portland moving the ball around. Whiteside, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jackson. 11 points for Josh Jackson.
Impressive range on display there. Jackson knocking down the triple.
Rockets trail by 10. Anderson a screen on Jackson. And Beverly kicks to Norkic. Jackson against Engel. 5 to shoot. Now the feed to Anderson. With the block. Beverly against Jackson. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Jackson's got 22.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now Beverly. Screen by Norkic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Marjanovic checked in for Portland. Bell comes in for Jackson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. James Harden. He's checked in for Williams. Reed kicks to Len. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Yo, we still good? My God, the worst internet problems today. I swear, it's crazy. I don't even get it. All right, we're going to finish this game and get out of here.
Dishes to Ingles. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And it's time for an injury report. We've got a chance now to catch up on Eric Gordon's status. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
On the money from 12 feet away. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. And here's Jackson. Here's Reed. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And Bell kicks to Jackson. They get it back. Len, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Harden kicks to Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. Trailblazers leading by 13. Kicks to Reed. He feeds it to Len. Jackson in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Harden kicks to Nurkic. He dishes it to Anderson. Passes it to Beverly. Bell against Ingles. Anderson a screen on Len. Ingles can't get it to go. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Again, the miss by Jackson. Rockets trail by 16. Harden left side. Anderson passes to Ingles. On the wing, Harden. Reed with the steal. And here we go. Bell into the hoop. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Well executed. And then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed, kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Harden kicks to Ingles. Nurkic a screen on Bell. Back to Harden. Just 3 to shoot. Over Reed. Here's Nurkic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And here's Portland. They're on a 15-5 run here. Reed against Harden. Reed the pass to Marjanovic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trailed by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden against Reed. Harden, that's good.
Superb shooting from Harden. Phenomenal. And scoring over and through aggressive defense.
Jackson kicks to Reed. Len with a screen on Harden. Reed dishes to Jackson. Here's Marjanovic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Harden kicks to Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You must stay down on the pump fake. Anderson has perfected it, and his lethal stroke makes that pump fake more effective.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Anderson, to me, is the quintessential stretch 4. He's out there to space the court, and he does it very well.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Anderson. Trailblazers leading by 17. The pass to Kilpatrick. The dish to Bell. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harden outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Kilpatrick. He had stolen by Ingles. On the wing, Harden. Anderson passes to Harden. Back to Anderson. He kicks to Ingles. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Kilpatrick. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bell against Ingles. Anderson outside, feeds it to Harden. Pulls up, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. Len a screen. Jackson kicks to Len. No good, unable to end this run.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Beverly wide open, and Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Harden dishes to Capella. Back to Harden. Over in the corner, Beverly. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Kilpatrick. There's Jackson with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Portland. Harden the pass to Beverly. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Let's go now to the sideline.
Frank is going sick.
No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Jackson. Here's Kilpatrick. Back to Bell. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Shooting one.
It's trailed by 15. Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Capella. Pass to Anderson. The trade gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, you know, throughout his career, Anderson has stroked it well from distance. So confident from behind the arc.
Dishes to Jackson. The feed to Bell. Out to the wing. Here's Marjanovic. Rebounded by Capella.
And, you know, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
Beverly for three. And another three for Houston. Houston.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the 3 ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Passes it to Kilpatrick. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Capella, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers leading by 9. Ran a screen. Now the pass to Kilpatrick. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it to Bell. Ran a screen. Jackson in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Trailblazers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you got to know Harden's looking to get to the line. I mean, one of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden. Them both. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Marjanovic, a screen on Ingles. The dish to Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beverly against Jackson. From deep, Ingles. The rebound by Marjanovic. And here are the Trailblazers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jackson against Beverly. Outside Jackson. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Was that Frank in 2 back-to-back 30-point games? Marjanovic with the double-double. That's crazy, bro. Wait, who's up here? What the? The sword is broken or some shit. What the fuck? What the? Yeah, this game is bugging today like crazy. It's all fucked up. They should have played Montreal's Herald. That's crazy. This game is bugging today. Alright, so... Man, alright, so we definitely upped on Houston, up 3-1. Memphis snagged one against Golden State, which is good. Magic up over Toronto, which is good. 76ers way up over Cavs. That is crazy. Oh, look at they got CJ running up 40 points. Traded CJ into the East, and he's got his team into the playoffs. That's crazy. So virtually, we got we gave a McCollum and got back a Kilpatrick. That's wild. He's lights out too. That is wild. Damn. All right, well, all things considered, headed into another basketball game. What y'all think? Should we do more discussion on here while the game is playing? I mean, I do watch it a lot, just, you know, letting the game sim. But, you know, we could discuss. You know, we sitting in the stands. We could have a discussion. Let me know. Should pop in the chat. Should we have discussions? We could talk about real life shit, tacos and shit. Let me know. Okay, Golden went up 3-1 on Memphis. Honestly, I can't stomach an injury. I feel like I need to. I mean, up 3 games, we should probably take our foot off the throttle just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe not too much, but you know, what am I supposed to do? Let Frankie get hurt? I don't even think so. I mean, we should press down. I feel like we should, but the risks are so high. What if somebody gets hurt is all I can think. And both Clarkson and Collison are out. Just watch Eric Gordon get hurt, and that was after the game reset on Harden and Lou Williams. That means we're in injury season, deep in the injury season. I'm nervous. I mean, we could stomach Delaney going down, but we're not going to be able to stomach Franklin going down, especially hitting back-to-back Trienta. Where did he go? Wait, what was that? All right, he's in the all-rookie team. Blessed. Let's see. Back-to-back 31-point games. That is freaking crazy, man. All right, well, maybe I should just let it play out. I'm nervous, but he actually had some time off from injuries or twice earlier in the season, so maybe that's just his way of getting healthy or being more healthy. All right, I guess I'll let it all be. How to kill Patrick do? Kind of a rough one. I think he's due. And I know that Devon Reed is hot because he's locking the fuck out of those 2 guards over there. They're getting fucking. They ain't going nowhere, man. They got correctional officered. All right, let's see. J Bell sitting all right. He's doing a phenomenal job on the 3 position. Lynn always ever blessed. Marjanovic, the big heavy, the big Serbian, the mountain tiger, white chocolate, Hassan Whiteside, the big cannon, Joe's in there, President Joe. Dr. Delaney, Big John Collins, Simi Truck Aujale, Larry the Rebound Sanders, Kyle in the Kitchen Corver. All right, now nearly everyone has a nickname. I'm gonna let it bang.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4, but back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. And facing elimination in front of their hometown fans, down 3-1 in the series, Kenny, how do they respond? How do they survive?
Oh, you don't think about it as Game 6 or Game 7. You just say, listen, today is a game, and I have to do my best, I have to play my hardest, and I have to give my all. And that's how you advance.
I once got swept in 1994-95 by my partner, Kenny Smith, and their fans had a lot of energy in Clutch City. If they win tonight, some of that pressure will start to shift.
Thank you for joining us. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Ernie Johnson. We'll see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Rockets have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation, they must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Trailblazers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at the Rockets, right now trailing 3-1. It's a must-win as they look to stretch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last 4 games haven't gone to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable, and that would give them some life in this series.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jackson is out there with Reed. Then there's Bell. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Len in at the 4 slot. Feeds it to Beverly. Back to Harden. Now Beverly. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Anderson's got the first bucket of the night. A 3-pointer for the Rockets. Jackson kicks to Reed. They set the screen. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Bell against Engel. Bell passes to Lane. Here's Reed. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Ingles kicks to Beverly. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Harden. Nurkic a screen on Reed. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
Now, here is Bell. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Norkic, a screen on Beverly. Jackson, that's good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Now here's Beverly. Norkic, a screen on Jackson. Beverly dishes to Norkic. Out of hand on it. Bell with it. Jackson in the corner. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Nurkic a screen on Reed. Anderson passes to Ingles. He kicks to Nurkic. Portland grabs the miss. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive.
Now here's Jackson following the missed shot by Nurkic. Flies a three. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Beverly. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Harden. Reed covering. From 12 feet out. Another miss by Houston.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for him. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 5. Here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Harden kicks to Beverly. Out to the right wing. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the drought. Again, the miss by Harden. Portland leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. He spoke about how the team would respond with their backs against the wall. He said, look, a loss here would be a bitter end to the season. But we're on our home floor. We're hungry. And we're convinced we'll be traveling back to their spot after tonight's game is over. Pretty confident guy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Beverly. Anderson dishes to Ingles. Back to Anderson. Three-pointer. Len grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now, Reed. It's Bell on the wing. Makes it off the glass. Bell's got his first points of the night.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he commits.
Nurkic setting the pick for Beverly. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
This is selfless basketball from Anderson, setting good hard screens to create open opportunities for his team.
Harden against Jackson. Good work defensively by Harden.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Shoots over Len. Anderson can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Ingles with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Harden against Reed. Harden kicks to Ingles. Anderson passes to Ingles. Deep 2 from Beverly. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run. Stolen by Harden. With some arc. Out of hand on it. Jackson up top. Defended by Beverly. Jackson dishes to Bell. Outside Jackson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. There's a screen by Marjanovic. They get it back. The second chance effort. One kick kicks to Bell. Over Ingles. And the shot is long. It's trailed by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 5 now.
Oh, I love when Anderson uses his size down low. Now, you can always spread him out, but keep releasing it high so the D had no chance to block the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Hassan Whiteside on top. Second is Marjanovic.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
But once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Rockets trailed by 5. Now here's Williams. Screen by Capella. Back to Williams. Outside Gordon. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot.
Here's Kilpatrick. Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, Gordon has always been a lethal perimeter shooter. When he gets a clean look, he doesn't hesitate to pull the trap.
Collins, a screen on Williams. Here's Delaney. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right side, no good.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Williams passes to Capella. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to Delaney. Whiteside, a screen on Williams. Here's Delaney. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. Shoots off the screen. Williams missing again. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Kilpatrick passes to Delaney. Whiteside, a screen on Williams. Shot off the pick. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Screen by Capella. Off the pick. Again, Williams missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Delaney. He feeds it to Whiteside. Shoots over Capella, and Portland again with the bucket.
Oh, fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Williams gets to Ariza. Back to Williams. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Williams has got himself on the board with three there.
What about the vision of Ariza? Just slashing the D apart with his pass.
High, arcing shot, and the basket by Kilpatrick.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Williams for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And the pass to Kilpatrick. The feed to Whiteside. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
But on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Outside Williams. And Houston again with the bucket.
I really like how Capella plays within the offense. So great at using his huge body to set screen.
Whiteside, a screen on Williams. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the rim.
Let's just call it what it is. Great body control in the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Harry Sanders is checked in for Collins, and it's Ogilvy in for Jackson. And the free throw, no good. It's trailed by 4. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Ariza passes to Nowitzki. No block shot. Again, the Rockets score. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Delaney kicks to Whiteside. Shoots over Capella. Good work defensively by Capella. And we'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Well, it does a couple of things. It gives you more opportunities, but it also sets a tone. They're the more physical, the more dominant team right now.
The Rockets trail. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Sanders out there with Whiteside, and it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Eric Gordon.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Williams. Ariza outside. Passes it to Gordon. Nowitzki a screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective. An incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shots.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Kilpatrick. Sanders with a screen on Gordon. A floater, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. On defense, Houston, they trail by 1. Right side, the pass to Ojala. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, a screen on Capella. Here's Kilpatrick. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Nowitzki a screen. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Over Sanders. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Oh, he had plenty of space to square up and take that easy shot, but I don't understand why he faded away now.
Outside Korver to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And here are the Trailblazers now. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got 10.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Here's Delaney. He's got 6. Kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Delaney. Nice D from Williams. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% for the game. Ariza outside. On the wing, Williams. 10 points for him. Back to Ariza. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Ojala. Not enough on that one as it misses. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The high post shot. Rockets working now with the first shot clock. Capella kicks to Williams. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. Ariza outside. Dishes it to Nowitzki. They force the shot clock violation. Great D. James Harden, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Portland also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Whiteside. Reed comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Jackson in for Malcolm Delaney. Harden against Jackson. Screen by Sanders. Reed with it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Reed. Houston with a big group substitution here. Norkic checked in for Capella. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lou Williams. And both free throws good for Reed. Rockets trailed by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Ojale. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ojale's got his first bucket of the night. And Beverly kicks to Ingles. Harden against Reed. Anderson the screen. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Beverly with the ball. Now defended by Sanders. And it's Beverly missing. Trailblazers leading by 5. Jackson has the open look. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, Harden really gets going down the side. I mean, he isn't afraid of anyone, not even the big guys roaming nearby.
Jackson kicks to Reed. Trailblazers keep it alive. The dish to Sanders. Beverly against Jackson. Back to Sanders. Pass to Ojale. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Harden. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Ojale. Pass to Marjanovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Reed misses. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Harden. Over Reed, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For the Trailblazers, Collins checked in for Sanders, and it's Jackson in for Ojale.
One shot.
And Harden was the runner-up for the MVP award in 2015, a dynamite player, and continues to excel in all aspects of the game.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Collins. They can't stop the run with that one.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Nurkic in the post. Marjanovic on him. Nurkic can't hit.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Jackson kicks to Reed. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Len's checked in. Free throw good from Reed.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Screen by Nurkic. Beverly dishes to Nurkic. Feeds to Ingles. And Anderson has it in the corner. Harden against Reed. The pass to Beverly. Over Jackson. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Len passes to Jackson. Nurkic with the steal. And here is Ingles. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders.
I don't know what's up with that bullshit backcourt horseshit that this game is doing. In this series, I've seen it like 3 times, which is crazy. I'm not sure what they try.
Jackson kicks to Jackson.
Oh my God.
Back to Jackson. Len up top. Reed against Harden. Reed misses.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harden kicks to Ingles. Stolen by Jackson. And now Portland on the break. Here's Reed. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Reed's got 9 points.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Harden against Reed. Harden dishes to Beverly. Houston moving it around. Nurkic a screen on Reed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beverly. Collins grabs the miss.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, they're going to keep him on the floor. I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Now Jackson. 8 points for him. Now here's Lang. Here's Collins. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Harden kicks to Beverly. Anderson with the screen for Beverly. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Ingles against Jackson. Here's Reed. 9 points in the game so far. Collins a screen on Beverly. The open shot from Jackson. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nurkic a screen on Reed. Anderson right side. Here's the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Now this is what I love, how Anderson is ready to shoot even before he gets the ball. His confidence is through the roof right now.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Teams changing it up here. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. There's the pick. Out to the wing. Whiteside a screen on Ariza. Here's Kilpatrick. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Kilpatrick's got 7. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Screen by Capella. Gordon kicks to Capella. There's Williams with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Kilpatrick. 7 points in the game. It is good. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Gordon kicks to Williams. Five to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Jackson.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Out left to the wing. Whiteside a screen on Gordon. Jackson in the corner. Collins kicks to Delaney. Shoots off the step back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Whiteside. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Outside Williams. It could go. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Trailblazers. This game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time. And now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I'd like to see them press to action a little bit more.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us. as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Rockets trail by 6. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Ryan Anderson out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Anderson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual ability.
Jackson kicks to Reed. Here's the screen. The feed to Bell. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Beverly. He kicks it to Nurkic. Harden against Reed. Passes it to Beverly. Lock at 6. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Over Reed. Harden, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Jackson kicks to Bell. Ran a screen. Back to Jackson. From 17 feet out. And that one goes long.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And then as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And here's Jackson. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Jackson passes to Marjanovic. Nurkic with the block. Harden kicks to Beverly. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it to Jackson. It's Bell on the wing. Pass to Marjanovic. This is it to Reed. On beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got 12. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Beverly kicks to Nurkic. Shoots over Marjanovic. Nurkic can't hit.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation, Coach, right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Len. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. No good that time. Rockets trailed by 6. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, I love how Harden plays once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit.
There's the dish to Bell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Jackson in the corner. There's a screen by Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. He's got 10.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
And Beverly kicks to Ingles. Here's Harden on the wing. Sweet little floater. Harden's got 19 points.
I mean, I just think about it. With Harden, he can score from just about anywhere, even the locker room. I mean, when he's scored from a number of spots, the D is in for him.
Now, here is Reed. He's got 12. Marjanovic, a screen on Beverly. Jackson. The rebound by Harden. Williams got his third rebound tonight. Ingles in the corner. Back to Harden. Screen by Nurkic. Off the pick. James Harden again. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, I love how Harden operates off the pick, just planting himself in the perfect spot so he can get a shot off.
Bell with a screen on Ingles. Here's the floater. Jackson misses. Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. On the wing, Harden. Here's Nurkic. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little, and finally now taking the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Free throw good. Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Screen by Sanders to end the run. They get it back. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
That's a critical error. They can't afford right now. This game is too tight to make mistakes like that.
So for the Rockets, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Gordon subbed in for Joe Ingles. And a switch here also for Portland. Malcolm Delaney, he's checked in for Jackson. Now here's Harden. He's got 21. Capella dishes to Harden. That one doesn't go. Good D by Sanders. Bell with it. In the corner, it's Delaney. Pass to Kilpatrick. Dishes it to Bell. And there's the pass to Delaney. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Portland with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in for Bell. Here's Delaney. He has 6. Inside. From 8, here's Whiteside, and Capella sends it back. For 3, Gordon, and the 3-ball is good. Gordon's got 8.
This is not the same defensive team you saw in the first half. They are giving up way too many open looks.
Here's Kilpatrick. He's got 9. Passes it to Delaney. Here's Ojale, guarded by Harden. Back to Delaney. Goes away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kilpatrick. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
You're going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Side a screen, tries to snap the cold streak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 11.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. Can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Now, here is Harden. Capella sets a screen for Gordon. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Here's Kilpatrick. 11 points in the game. Feeds it to Whiteside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Whiteside's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Williams kicks to Gordon. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 11 points for Eric Gordon.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys.
screen. Here's Kilpatrick. Rockets with the rebound. Cabela's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trevor Ariza's checked in for James Harden. Jackson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Delaney. He's got 6. Pass to Ojala. He feeds it to Jackson. Right side a screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Collins checked in for Ojala. Good on both. Houston leading by 5. Screen by Capella. Gordon gets to Ariza. Six to shoot. Left side Williams. 11 feet away. And it's Delaney with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 5. There's the pass to Kilpatrick. Right side, a screen on Gordon. Here's Kilpatrick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Portland, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets leading by 3. Gordon, the pass to Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Jackson against Ariza. Nowitzki with the screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ariza. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is. Just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 4. Right side a screen. Here's Kilpatrick. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It's a close game here in Houston. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. Shot from free throw range. And that's good for 2. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
Now here's Whiteside. He has 6.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Williams. There's Gordon with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Trailblazers trail by 3. Passes it to Kilpatrick. There's 1:26 left in the 3rd. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Good on both. .125 left in the 3rd quarter. Williams sets a screen for Gordon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And Gordon drops them both. 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Kilpatrick. There's a good screen. Now the feed to Whiteside. Over Williams. Portland again missing. Rockets leading by 3. Fires from 14. Again the miss by Gordon. And for the Trailblazers, this shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Kilpatrick, defended by Gordon. Kilpatrick passes to Cup. He was all alone on that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Gordon. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Delaney. He's got 8. He kicks to Collins. Pocket 6. Kilpatrick passes to Whiteside. Portland needs to get off the shot.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered.
It's a tie game here in Houston. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Portland with the ball. On the court for the Trailblazers. They got Jackson. Collins is out there with Whiteside. And there's Jackson. And it's Kilpatrick in at the two-guard spot.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing, guys.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rockets trail by 3. Williams has a screen for Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza outside. Capella with a screen on Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunities.
Here's Kilpatrick. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Whiteside. Len comes in for Collins. And it's Bell in for Jackson.
One shot, gentlemen.
Rockets trailed by 4. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Jackson passes to Kilpatrick. They set the pick. There's a screen by Marjanovic. A floater, and Capella sends it back. Williams dishes to Ingles. It's Williams with the drive, and he uses the glass on the lane.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Takes it to Bell. Here's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good. Beverly.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Dishes it to Bell. Jackson kicks to Bell. Back to Jackson. Len with a screen on Beverly. Here's Jackson, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Beverly kicks to Capella. There's a good screen. Outside Williams. It counts, and the foul. Alex Len picks one up.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Went.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Rockets. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need it.
Here's Marjanovic, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And Beverly kicks to Ingles. Nurkic against Marjanovic. And here's Anderson from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Jackson in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Nurkic a screen on Jackson. Beverly against Jackson. And Beverly kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Anderson the screen. Lets the 3 fly, and they're able to recover. Portland leading by 4. And here's Jackson. There's the dish to Len. Jackson passes to Kilpatrick. Len a screen. Floats one up. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ingles kicks to Nurkic. Houston moving it around. Williams with another miss.
Well, after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit.
Pass to Marjanovic. Feeds it to Len. Outside Jackson. Marjanovic a screen on Beverly. Jackson. And again, it's Portland converting. Rockets trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to Anderson. Beverly sets the screen for Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. It's stolen by Bell. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bell. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Well, part of it's been their toughness, but their execution has been spotless. It's just outstanding teamwork in this final period.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
James Harden, he's checked in for Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Now, here's Nurkic. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Harden.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure it's ever going to be enough to get his team to win. Oh, you'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
Screen by Nurkic. Ingles dishes to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Wonderful move by Pat Beverly. A true talent at executing the pick and roll perfectly.
Glenn, a screen. Here's Kilpatrick. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, he's been aggressive in getting himself some free throws as a result.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trailed by 9. Now Beverly. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And now Portland on the break. Here's Kilpatrick, and he lays that one in. Kilpatrick's got 27 points.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy points.
Now, here is Harden. Rebounded by Bell.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Marjanovic. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Now, here is Harden. Out left to the wing. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Portland. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Jackson. He dishes it to Len. Here's Kilpatrick. It's rebounded by Houston. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Reedy's checked in for Portland.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Harden.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here is Reed. Here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 9. Harden outside. Anderson, a screen on Reed. Harden kicks to Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
You just love how Harden moves the rock. When a teammate is wide open, he gets it to him so fast.
Now, here is Reed. Pass to Bell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Reed kicks to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now, here is Reed. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Anderson outside. Reed against Harden. And here's Anderson for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
This is why the man gets paid. This is something Anderson does very well.
Now here's Lamb. He feeds it to Reed. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And both free throws good for Reed.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now, here's Ingles. Harden with it. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Reed. Bell kicks to Reed. Len passes to Mariani. They set the pick. Jackson dishes to Bell. Pass to Mariani. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. It's trailed by 8. Harden kicks to Anderson. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts up a 3. Reed misses. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Anderson passes to Beverly. The feed now to Harden. Over Reed. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right arm and down. And that's 31 points for James Harden. Trailblazers leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Len. And so it's Houston with it. On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Harden. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Beck. Dishes it to Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
There's a screen. Beverly against Jackson. Screen by Nurkic. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Launches it. And another 3 for Houston.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First, that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Harden outside. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
We know Carver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Now that's killer instinct at the line, helping them pull away a little.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And I love
Frank and another one.
Performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. From deep Harden. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Kevin and Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So both teams changing it up here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 6. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Anderson. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is a testament to Anderson's work ethic. He prepares himself for these moments when nobody's looking, and it pays off.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Beverly wide open, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
That's it.
Going to the finals. This is crazy because I have never taken a team to the finals, so bugging. KP 28 points. Fred Jackson going off. Harden virtually locked down. And this team is sick, bro. They got all the tools. We'll see if they can survive against Golden State. That's all that's left to know. Can they survive against Golden State? That's all that's left to know.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
If the answer is yes, then my goal is to bring Boban home a ring. We get one for Boban. Kyle Korver leaving the league. with the chip? If the answer is no, I don't even want to think about it. Harden, 34 points. That is sick, man. 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. Buddy went off. 0 turnovers. He did everything he could. I'm kind of glad that the game restarted because we wouldn't have known how good we really are if he was out for game 4 and 5, because he did get injured the first time on the first playthrough. So it's crazy. Ryan Anderson, he definitely stepped up, going against Josh Jackson, Aujale, Bell, Jordan Bell. But they could not keep up in rebounds, I guarantee. We were eating the boards. Whiteside, Bell with that's a good game for Bell. That's do everything numbers, exactly what we expect. Kilpatrick went off. Let me check my plus minus. Oh shit, Larry Sanders, what's that about? That's wild, bro. Well, let's see if Memphis can lock up. If Memphis can lock up one more game, then I guess we'll take it as an advantage. Curry, Green. Where's, there he is. Well, they racked up a hundy. Boom, and just like that, the stage is set. LeBum got swept. He got swept by the Sixers. And Toronto, they earned their spot in the finals. I can't believe this. Portland is in the finals versus Golden State, who's been giving us problems all year. Kind of feel like letting game 1 run. You know what? How about this? You know what? It's been a pretty successful series so far. I'm not going to push my luck. I think I'm going to run the stream tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is going to be between 4 and 7 games versus Golden State. And hopefully by afternoon we will be a champion and running through off-season stuff. So that's what tomorrow looks like. I'm going to call it. I think it's been a successful outing. I appreciate everybody who dropped in, everybody who liked the stream. Whenever you see this, be sure to like this stream. Leave a comment for your boy. You know, it's a barren wasteland out here on this tip of things, man. We need the algorithms' help. Well, I can't get the algorithms' help without your help. I also help this channel get to 350 subscribers. What the big deal? It may be 450 subscribers. You know, we're always on the grind trying to come up, man. And we've been logging these hours on these live streams. Check out the live streams. Watch the journey for the Trailblazers, man. From A to Z. It's almost, we at Y. We at W right now. W for win, you know. We've been putting in the long hours. Shoot, you know what? All right. We won't play another game tonight, but I do want to look through some season stats. and just kind of scope the league, see how things have been going. Hold on, let me adjust my little sitchy here. Frank obviously coming on strong. Frank is a dog, bro. Frank is a dog, bro. I did not expect bro to come on like that. He's going sick. The one thing I cannot afford is to lose him in the finals. I'm worried about that. Clarkson, when is Clarkson coming back? He's not going to be back. Collison. It'd be nice to get Collison back, actually. Corver heated up. What did he do in the last game? 4 points. He went hot over 4 points. That is crazy. He went hot over 4 points. That is funny. But that's all right. We need every single point, and we're going to ask for all of them. Just like we asked you all to subscribe and like the video whenever you see this. All right, so let's run through. Let's just look at how the season ended and such. Like, we didn't even have a top 25 scorer, and here we are. Here we are without a top 25, without a top 35 scorer. This is crazy. Where's our scorers at? Where do we even line up? Kilpatrick at 68. We got the 68th best score in the league, and we still in the Western Finals. That is sick, man. But I know how we doing with these rebounds. Hassan, second in the league in rebounds. First in defensive rebounds. Second in rebounds total per game. And we could probably do a better job sharing the rock. How do we do with that? I mean, we don't have anybody who's worth 10 assists a night. I mean, at the most, I mean, here in the playoffs, I'm seeing 5 and 6, and that feels like a lot. I mean, most of our passing comes from shots off the rim. So let's see. Kilpatrick, 98 in assists. Let me check steals per game. Come on, there ain't no way we in top. Come on, man. Steals, we should be in the combo for steals somewhere. Ah, come on. Who's our best stealer? A big? Watch it be like Hassan or Boban. It is Hassan. 103rd best steal per game. Is he at the top? Are we at the top for blocks, though? I see Hassan at 7. Let me see if we have anybody else. Boban. Yeah, okay. We got 2 guys in the top 25 for blocks. Turnovers. Let's see. I hope I don't have anybody in the top 40 over turnovers. Let me see. None in the top 40. Our ball efficiency is top level. Yeah, we nice. Not even in the top 100, man. Our ball efficiency is precious, bro. Let me see. All right, so that was block, turnover, field goals made. Oh, we're not even close. There's no way. Kilpatrick down in the 90s. Kilpatrick is in the 60s for field goals per game. Do you have anybody else? Starting to see people show up. Hassan, Kilpatrick in the top 50-ish. Anybody else? Nah, but that's enough. That's good. Attempted, man. If we attempt, we make. Especially with our high percentage shots. So I don't expect to see a bunch. I mean, a bunch of people chucking up shots all the time. Hassan. Kilpatrick in the top 50 in field goal percentage. Hassan in the top 40. That's good. All right, so we get the high efficiency buckets. And then for three points per game, I know that's going to be pretty low. We don't really have... Our outfit isn't made to just bang threes. But if we got somebody in the top... What? I mean, Corver, I guess, but... I guess anybody can be in the top in this because, I mean, he's played like, what, 4 minutes a game? And Lillard chucked up more 3 points than anybody. Yeah, we won that trade for sure. Most attempts, most make, and tied for the most make. So actually, Harden and Irvin are more efficient at the 3-point, but he's still chucking them up. All right, and then Kilpatrick. Yeah, Kilpatrick is the offensive. He's the offensive superstar here. It's crazy how strong he came on. And then the free throw percentage. Kilpatrick again. Minutes per game. I know we're not going to be in the top here because our rotation is heavy. We throw bodies and throw bodies and throw bodies and throw bodies and throw bodies, and then all of a sudden you're exhausted. You burnt out. You beat down. You begging for mercy. And then the game is over and we got the W. Look at, I mean, our minutes per game. I mean, we don't even have Whiteside. I mean, we did lean on him 26 minutes per game. He's got 2.3 fouls per game. Where's he at ranking that? He should be at near the, no, it keeps going. Cousins, man. Cousins foul everything. Points allowed per game. We're not going to be nowhere near here, anywhere near here. Let me see. Who's the first Blazer to show up? Not in the top 100. Not in the top one. Oh, just in the top one for Kilpatrick, of course. That's all right. The biggest plus minus. The biggest plus. Curry. Look at the whole goddamn team. 6 players in the top plus minus. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I guess, look, the Rockets, they had at least 4 or 5 in the top 25. And we're here too. Look at, we're here. All right, so Jackson, Joe, good. Clarkson, he'll be back, I hope. Marjanovic. Kilpatrick. Well, who is next? Hassan. Archulay. Dope. Anlin. Sick. All right, obviously the Warriors are going to probably be at the top up here. All right, 2 Warriors, a Raptor, and a Rocket, which we took down the Rocket. And Lillard, he's not even in the playoffs. LeBron James, he's out too. Paul George, I don't even know if the Pacers made it. Bledsoe's out. Kyrie's out. So all these point scorers are sitting at home now. Yeah, there you go. Hassan. Yeah, we knew about all of that. So that's cool. Most double-doubles, Andre Drummond, Anthony Davis, Hassan Whiteside, baby. Marjanovic, nice. 2 guys in the top 30 for double-doubles. And they don't even break the top 100 in minutes. So those are the super productive guys making the most of the time that they got on the court, which is exactly what we're asking for all day. Triple doubles, Westbrook, James, Akantimpoko, or whatever his name is, and Chris Paul. All right, yeah, that's sick. Let's look at what's the rookie report? Frank in the top 5. Technically, Frank is top 1. He's number 1. Ain't no way. None of these guys can even hold the candle to how Frank is playing here. Yeah, Joe's in the top. Joe's here too. All right. We don't score points. We just drag you down. We just pull you under the water. You not scoring points either. Lowest, the best defense in the league is what that says. With the Warriors being the second best defense in the league. So then technically their defense might be able to hold down our offense. And our defense can probably, at best, slow down their offense, but not much. 110 points per game. The best differential in the league, ours is only the third best. So basically theirs is twice ours. That is crazy. Twice the differential, which means we need to slow their production down to half and bring our production up times 2. So technically they definitely are the best team in the league. Field goals attempted, Pacers and Nuggets. We beat the dog shit out of the Nuggets. And field goal percentage, okay, so we're not last. Where do we rank? Okay. Just outside of the top 10 in field goal percentage. Where are we at? We're kind of low on field goals attempted. Let's see. 19th in field goals attempted. And field goals made in the top 15. So our percentage shots are high. 3 points per game, way down at the very bottom. And that's where the Warriors are going to wear us out. 3 points attempted, though, still the lowest. We're just not. We just don't have the guys to take those shots. But that's crazy because we're still here. But look at, our volume. Oh, we're still pretty low. Still pretty low. Even in free throws made, how is it so low? We don't get to the line enough? What's crazy about that? That's crazy. But I guess this is what's doing it, though, for sure. Look, our offensive rebounds way up. Our percentage is higher than anyone. Should have recommended, spiders falling from the ceiling and she. Defensive rebounds per game in the top 10. Warriors in the top 4. Oh my God. Defensive rebound percentage 14. Rebounds per game, I think we're up. We're at the top. Just under the Nuggets. Assists per game at the bottom. Steals per game near the bottom. Blocks per game at the very top. Turnovers per game at the very bottom. Fouls per game at the very bottom. I feel like we should be way up, though. We're probably down because of how many rotations we have in. Nobody can get in foul trouble because we're just constantly moving. Points off of turnovers, nobody does it better. Second chance points, nobody does it better. Where are the Warriors at? They're at the bottom probably because their percentage is so high. Points in the paint, I can't imagine anyone's doing better than us. Damn. Nobody does better points in the paint. And we had some teams really come up on bench points, but we're still in the top 10 in bench points. Where are the Warriors at? None, lowest in bench points. I feel like the only way we're going to be able to beat the Warriors is if one of their guys goes down to injury. Maybe that's a little cynical. Maybe it's not so serious. Our bench percentage, though, is high. Our guys constantly coming in. At our pace, yeah, definitely slow. Slowest pace in the whole league. Which means, I guess, I don't know how so much for strategy, but you probably would want to push the pace against a slow team like that, but nice. Well, let's see, playoff stats. How do we rank with everybody? Points per game. Right in the middle. Points allowed per game at the very bottom, dragging you into deep waters. Our differential is in the top 3 most competitive teams. All 4 of these teams are in, so field goals made at the top, field goals attempted right in the middle, field goal percentage at the top, 3-pointers made near the bottom, 3 points attempted also at the bottom, 3-point field goal percentage right near the top. Free throws attempted, probably a little too low, but and our percentage is at the bottom. That's crazy. Offensive rebound percentage near the top. We're doing the things that we do well all the time. The things that we should be able to do better, like steals per game. We need to work on that. The blocks are way up. Turnovers way down. Points off of turnovers the most. Second chance points the most. Points in the paint. Doing all the things that we do well in the playoffs. So definitely big up coach. Team records. Okay, so scoring, total points. Did we break any records in this? Let's see. Doesn't look like any records are up for grabs to this team. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Playoffs. There's no... Yeah, the playoff record's broken. You got no playoffs. Team history. Last playoff appearance? Oh, that's this year. So our record over the previous record is much improved. 33 playoff appearances, but only 1 NBA championship. 6 division titles, which you would have just added a division title this year, and a conference championship. So I guess that's what we're on to next, trying to be a conference champs. So headed into our rivals, Golden State. Oh my fucking God. What's a sign from the heavens, my boy? I'm gonna call it. I've been on here for a bit. I'm gonna let it alone. I appreciate you. Whenever you see this, be sure to smash that like button. Don't be stingy and come back tomorrow. We're gonna be finishing up the Warrior series. Hey, I love you and have a good night, my boys. Peace.